Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. For today's video, I have a get it all done with me. I've actually sat down and made a list of just odds and ends of things that I keep thinking about that needs to be done, but I just haven't had the time to do them. I know things right now are kind of crazy for everybody, so these are just some things that get lost in my brain, and I finally just sat down and said I need to take a few hours out of this day and get it done. So I'm going to be tackling some decluttering, and I'm going to go underneath my kitchen sink and get all of that cleaned out. I'm going to go through some kitchen drawers. I'm also going to be tackling my bathroom and a couple other of little things. And I know if you guys have been here before, I'm kind of a hoarder of a couple of things, and that's cleaning supplies and shampoo, conditioner, and lotions, and just beauty products, but we're going to get all of that taken care of. But really quickly before we get into this, I wanted to share this with you guys. A company called Arteza has actually sent me these weekly planners and grocery lists, and I'm freaking out. I mean, I make little lists and sticky notes and I leave them everywhere and forget them. And these are amazing. It's got places for you to write anything that you need to kind of make a note for yourself. And the styles are super cute. These grocery lists are really neat because it's kind of broken down into sections and you can just check off anything that you need. And it's got a spot where it says, and also to add anything that is not there. And the styles of these are really cute as well. And I like them because they have these big magnets on the back that you can just stick to the side of your fridge and go ahead and mark anything on there as it comes across your mind. And they also sent me over a pack of these really nice acrylic markers. These are going to come in really handy when I'm starting to do any kind of holiday decor, like any of my little crafts for signs or maybe even some ornaments. So they've actually given me a discount code for you guys. I will have all of that linked in the description box below. And they've also got a YouTube channel where you can go and check out all kinds of arts and crafts videos. Definitely go and check that out, especially if you have kids or if you do a lot of DIYs for holidays. I'll have all of that, like I said, in the description box below. So make sure you go and check that out. But also, today's video is really special to me. I am giving you double the motivation because this video is in collaboration with my good friend Tristina. Her channel is Tristina Rose, and I'm sure you guys have already known her for quite a long time like me. She is probably one of my most favorite YouTubers and favorite people in life. She's amazing. She's got two beautiful little boys, Brayden and Tristan. She does videos on cooking, cleaning, decorating, hauls, mom life, you name it, she does it. She's amazing. So please go and check out her video today as soon as you get done watching mine. Let her know that I sent you. Show her a ton of love. Make sure you watch her video and let her know in the comments that you're coming over from my channel if you haven't already subscribed to her by now. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here in the kitchen underneath the sink, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull everything out, vacuum up anything that needs to be cleaned up, and wipe everything down. And I also showed you that I picked up these 2 wire baskets from Walmart. That way I can stack them and utilize that space. I cleaned out a bunch of the stuff that I don't really use anymore, and that way it gave me a lot more room to put the things that I need. I want to keep it, practical down there because we don't have a lot of space. I wanted to utilize it as best as I could.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side, it makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright.
I wanted to quickly welcome you guys if this is your first time here or if you're coming over from Tristina's channel. Thank you so much for coming over and watching today's video. I'm so glad that you guys are here. If you're enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if this is your first time over on my channel. I would love for you to hit that red subscribe button before you leave and subscribe to my growing YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have all of these new friends, and I just wanted to say thank you again. I do a ton of videos on cleaning, organizing, hauls, shop with me's, what's for dinner, and if that is something that you guys are interested in, I would love for you guys to stick around. Make sure you let me know in the comments if you are subscribing so I can welcome you personally. So this little basket here I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to kind of put all of my little scrubbies in it. You guys know I pick up the scrubbers from the Dollar Tree and they're my absolute favorite. I'll go ahead and cut those in half. That way they will last me a little while. And I just threw those in there along with my toothbrushes that I clean with and some other scrub brushes. But I wanted to know, do you guys make a list like this? Like if you walk around your house all the time and you're like, oh man, I need to do that, or I need to tackle that sometime, and then you just don't ever think about it again. I kind of made it a point this day to go ahead and tackle some of the things that just get to the back of my mind and I forget about, but these things absolutely needed to be done, and I'm so glad that I did them because now that I open up all these drawers, it makes me feel so much better.
We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind.
So when I started this project, it definitely wasn't something that I set out to do like a major organization thing, but all I really wanted to do was go through, clean out things that I didn't use or any bottles that were empty. And to the naked eye, it still looks like there's a lot of stuff in there, but I got rid of a ton of things and I feel so much better looking in there. So right now I'm just going to add this little air freshener to my register, and they had a whole bunch of different scents, but I really wasn't keen on a whole pumpkin spice thing all the time. So this one is really light and fresh, and all you do is just take the back strips off of it and hang it onto the back of the door of your register. I'm pretty positive that's what it's called, is a register or a return. I don't know. You see what it is. You know what I'm talking about. So I took the opportunity to go ahead and vacuum all of that while I had it off. And so you just take the backs of the freshener off and then hang it to the back side of the door, and you just screw it on, and then anytime that your air flows through there, it just has this really nice fresh scent that goes throughout the house. And I picked this up at Lowe's, and I think it was $5, and I'm really glad that I did because I really enjoy it. Sometimes I don't like to do a lot of candles because Bodie is like a mini horse, like a bull in a china shop in the house, and I'm always afraid that either I'm going to go to bed and forget to blow it out, or he's going to knock something over. So this is really a good alternative if you've never seen them before. Like I said, I picked this one up at Lowe's, but I think they pretty much have them everywhere.
On the run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind. Pride, that's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good.
So now I'm just going to go ahead and move on to my utensil drawers, and all I really wanted to do was take everything out and vacuum any crumbs or dirt up and wash everything, and it just kind of gets jumbled in there sometimes with everything that we've got. So like I said in the beginning of the video, I did buy those wooden drawer organizing dividers from Walmart. and I love those. It just kind of gives you an opportunity to space some things out and keep them separate. Like I was able to put all of my knives on one side, all of our cookout utensils on one side, and it's just really nice. It kept everything divided, and I'm really glad that I picked those up. I'd been thinking about it for a long time. Again, it was one of those things that I had on my list, and I just kept forgetting to do it. But since I was making that list, I was able to write down so many things that were on my mind and get them all done on this day, and I'm super excited about it. So you'll see here in just a minute how all of that worked out, and it's amazing.
I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. In the heat from a hot California, I forgot how you look like in rain. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. All the memories just lingers on repeat like it is never gonna stop. I can't help myself from feeling all alone, but you got me good, oh you got me good.
So I'm curious to know if you guys have some things like this that you need to get done in your house. Like if you've got a spot on the wall that you need to touch up with paint, or if there's some drawers that you want to get reorganized, or if you need to go through your closet. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments as well. I know you guys probably get sick of seeing the same exact cleaning video over and over again, and I like doing videos like this because it's always going to be different. I still have some things around the house that I need to get done, and I would love to go ahead and film that for you guys if you'd like to see it. So definitely let me know. I've got to tackle some things like the weirdest things ever. Like the tops of all of my doors are so dusty, and I need to clean stuff like that. I need to do my ceiling fans, just odds and ends that I wanted to get done. So if that's something that you'd like to see, definitely go ahead and let me know. So right now I'm actually going to do something really quick. I don't know what it is, but at the moment, we've got a ton of stink bugs and fruit flies. I don't know where you are watching this from, but here in Virginia, it's crazy. So I just went ahead and did one of those little fruit fly traps. I got a really pretty little glass from the Dollar Tree, and it's just Dawn dish soap and some vinegar. And I will tell you that it has worked. So if that's something that you're dealing with, go ahead and try that. It's cheap and inexpensive. But right now we're going to tackle underneath my bathroom sink. And like I said before, I'm a hoarder of hair products and lotions, and I don't know why. I can't help it. It's something that I need help with for sure. But I'm going to go ahead and do just like the kitchen, pull everything out, go through things. I made a box of donations, and you'll see here in just a second how many things I actually took out. It'll be all sitting on the floor, and I took that all downstairs for Ruben's mom and sister to go through.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head is me and you. Both speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna face it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret. Let's live life without regrets. Girl, put your faith in me, even though we just met. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head is me and you. Both speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna face it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret.
So this little wire basket I also picked up at the Dollar Tree, and I will tell you that this drawer did not stay the same after I filmed this. The basket was fine, but it was just like a minuscule too big, and every time I would open and shut the door, it would just kind of throw it around in there. So I did grab 3 little plastic containers that kind of snap on the side of each other from the Dollar Tree, and I used those instead. It's not in this video, but that's exactly what I ended up doing. I liked the basket, and I've actually got it somewhere else with a different purpose, but everything looks so much better in here. And this is, like I said, probably the most favorite thing that I did on this day, because getting in these drawers every day like I do drove me bananas. So I got rid of so many things, you guys. And like I said, I took a bunch of stuff downstairs for the girls to go through. I don't want to throw anything away ever. And it's sometimes I'll buy something and use it twice, and I'm like, oh, there's something new that I want to try. And so it just gets, you know, put in the back back of this cabinet and never to be used again. So I wanted to go ahead and make sure that they went to a good home. And I just want to say thank you so much for coming by today. Don't forget to go and check out Tristina's video after this one, and definitely go check out Arteza's website. I'll have all of that information in my description box below. I'm sure you'll find something there that you will absolutely love. And as always, I love you and appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, 'cause I like your